I spoke of the coach for the first time to the driver. I said to him, how much would it cost to buy a coach like this? And he said, well, as it happens, the company is selling 6 and they cost £56,000. And for 10 seconds, I was in love with the idea of buying a coach and painting it gold and just driving around the world. First time we saw the coach, I was embarrassed because we could travel in a Cortina, but obviously now it is a different kind of band. There is a league up, there's journalists coming with us, camera crews, girlfriends. Coach, for instance, if you have space to put the books and tapes, and I can be listening to ideas for new songs, it becomes a sort of travelling room. And I think because of the repetition, driving, looking out the window, it's a kind of dreamlike, a kind of trance-like, and I get to think about things, and often I write things down. So for me, it's not a coach, it's a picture screen. It could be a cinema. I think we're uncertain, we're ghosts, in as much that we do drift through. Someone said, for instance, the cover of Sunset Fascination, they said, you're confused, you've got a picture of yourself on the cover, but we can't see you. But that album, of course, was about travelling, and of course we're in Brussels, but are we in Brussels? But I think, I don't know, so I like the idea. I'd like to live in a desert, but have, the biggest plane and a lot of fuel outside for when I get fed up to go into town for a few days. I want too much.
Do you have any privacy?
Oh yeah, in thought, definitely. Come in. Do come in. So look, it's time to start. I've been nervous. As the show begins on the coach. It's fun and you forget, but it gets nearly time. I come to see the president again this time. That's not bad. In Amsterdam, we're very new. This is not us. Could be someday, but not yet. I think it's also good to get a hotel like this. In America, we had to face 4 weeks of Holiday Inns. Every carpet the same, every reception area the same, every piece of furniture the same. Become really disorientating. So it's good to have a hotel with character. But there's always a temptation to try and steal chandeliers and things like this. But now's when the nerves begin. It's a big step, this tour in Europe for us. We've been to Belgium twice before. And there's always been the interest that we were maybe a sort of quite good group from Britain, but I'm beginning to feel the pressure now that a lot of people, journalists, expect great things of us. Even just looking at this when we come, if I can find it. But I like this headline, and especially this, the North and the Scots. I don't think there's ever been a Northern sound before. For us, we never see that we have a particular Northern sound or even a Scottish thing in our music. But people in Europe tell us that we have.
You feel that your personality...
I think there's a few things involved. In one way, there could be a great sense of escapism, in as much because we're moving all the time. Like if you stay in a city or the one house all the time, your problems become you can have a problem that's there for 6 months. With us, if we come up to a terrible situation, it's gone the next day because we've moved. You don't get, you forget the newspapers and things like that. You really, it'd be easy to forget that, whereas at home you're really concerned on those things. Put your name down, give me if you write it your name, I'll put it on the list, yeah.
But can we come in now?
No, because we're doing a check and it's embarrassing.
Yes.
It's still up, you had it. That's it. Fine like that.
This is novelty for us to walk in a circus. That's a brilliant looking place. I don't mean to sound the pompous, but I take pleasure in thinking that we can play a hall and hopefully succeed in it the same way as a Shakespearean play could, or an orchestra or an opera. The colour green on me, and he said why, and I said cause when I was a child I went to see a pantomime 3 times, and the Wicked Witch is always... We don't talk too much as a band of what we're doing. We don't analyse it. We just don't. It's not in the nature. So during the interview, a good question can provoke a thought, and I think, yeah, that is what we're trying to do after all. You see it making sense. It's a duty. You can't just sit in a studio and make music and think the world will hear it. For the world to hear it, there are channels. We didn't make the channels, they were there before we came. To be honest, I'm really proud of the kind of production we have on stage just now. I think the lights are fantastic. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. I had an argument the other day. It wasn't a series with a light man. He's getting a lot of praise just now. He's great, but he has terrible ego, and he was telling me how he's not a roadie, he's an artiste. And I said to him, there is no artists in this tour. We're all workers, including me.
That's quite good sport.
Our music is based on restlessness and a certain wildness, and I'm scared of love that way. I'm scared of being content to an extent, because I'm scared of blandness. Doesn't it feel good? It'll be good tonight. The audience gives us a chance. One of the bands that keep fit gear. We supported the Stranglers, the Banshees, Frank Zappa, Gabriel. It's a fact, the best reaction we got was at Forest National. We even got an encore.
7 minutes.
Peter's ready for me, let me know.
It's always 7 minutes.
What's the dressing room? Is that a symbol?
The dressing room, the gang hut. It's usually where the troubles and the worries are spilled. You try to get the vibe up because you put on a cassette with a vibrant, loud music, but no one's, as the gig's getting near, no one's sitting and saying anything, and really it's getting very quiet no matter how much you try to party and vibe up. With us, I don't know what happens. You just see tension getting in.
Do you ever feel frustrated when you leave the stage?
Yeah, mentally you can start again, no problem. I mean, when we rehearse, honestly, just through pleasure, we play for 3 or 4 hours, and it's no problem. A gig like this, I would be content if people would tolerate it to do it again, but your body could never let you. You're gasping for breath.